Why are you popping bottles? What you celebrating for? What you going out this weekend for? You ain't completed nothing this week. You ain't made no money this week. You ain't completed no tasks. You ain't knocked off no goals. You outside. You going to kick it with your friends. You going to get drunk. Sit your ass in the house. You ain't did nothing. Nothing to celebrate. What the hell is we celebrating you outside for? What you outside? Oh, we gotta live life though. Life isn't promised. What the fuck? You gonna say that for how many years? How many years you gonna say that? You motherfucker 30 years old, you still saying the same shit. Life ain't promised. You been here for 30 years, man. Life is promised. Fuck it. Fuck raw. Fuck AIDS and HIV and herpes. Life is too short. Fuck it, right? Same shit. Go put some fucking work in. Stop bullshitting. Stop celebrating non-wins. Stop celebrating losses. Stop celebrating being regular. Sometimes it takes for like near-death experiences, life-changing experiences for you to have this wake-up call. It took me to go to prison to be like, look, I'm not playing with this shit. This shit ain't promised. Not life ain't promised. My goals are not promised. Me trying to get 100 M's is not promised. How am I gonna get 100 M's? Working, grinding. How am I gonna be the #1 podcast in the world? Working, grinding, focus. How am I gonna be that nigga? Working, grinding. That's the recipe. That's the formula. Working and grinding. Not being distracted. Not letting the people that ain't really got shit going on distract you. Not letting the people that do got shit going on distract you. Because they already living their best life.
Wanna ride, well buckle up, you never know. Spitting game, we talking facts, call that a show. Finessing is my thing, I had to let them know. Patience, you've been waiting. Talk about it, what's on your mind? Profit, peace, and progress, had to focus on the grind. Talk about it, what's on your mind? It's the late night special.
Welcome to the late night special. I'm your host, Jonathan Dubuton, aka Finesse. And y'all know what time it is, the late night special. So it's only right. Hold on, y'all help me. Y'all help me decide with the glasses. Let's see, should I hit him with the regular degler? Or should I hit him with the sauce? Ooh, that sauce is hitting. Fuck, we gonna sauce him up tonight. Let me take this jacket off, man. Look. Listen, I wore this to a Christmas party. Fucked them up. Listen, we court attention at all costs around here, man. I walked in the building, everybody's staring. Everybody's staring. I don't even want to tell y'all what time it is right now. Don't even want to tell y'all what time it is right now, but you just know I'm dedicated. Just know I'm dedicated. You feel me? So, first and foremost, some news happened today. I just want to touch base on it. Some news happened today. The guy Gunna is out. Gunna is out. And they gave him 5 years, do 1 time served. Ain't even been a year. If y'all seen the video, it says the prosecutor or whoever asked him, YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members of YSL committed crimes. Anything other than no, it's pretty much ratting. So y'all let me know in the comments. Did Gunna snitch? Do y'all think he snitched? Was the statement that he said, answering the question, yes, ma'am. Did Gunna snitch? I mean, seems to me something ain't right. But hey. Also, Meg Tha Stallion, Tory Lanez, the truth is starting to come out. And you women hated Tory Lanez. You hated him. Y'all was all with women. It was all for women. Meg Tha Stallion, fuck Tory Lanez. And look at this shit now. Look at the truth starting to come out now. We don't know the whole truth, but the truth is starting to get real. It's sad. It's sad that women would try to fuck a nigga career up. Take that as a lesson, y'all. Take that as a lesson. The fact that she found out this man was fucking on somebody else or two other women, and I don't know what happened. Got drunk, ended up with some shots. I don't fucking know what happened. But you knew it wasn't the fucking truth. And you trying to kill this man's career. You went on motherfucking national TV crying and shit. You should be ashamed. Anyway. Well, let me start by saying, I love you, Bobby. I'm not a texter. I'm not a caller. That's just not my thing. And I get a lot of people that feel some type of way about it. You know, like they hate it. Or, you know, they feel like that I don't care about them. Or I'm not thinking about them. Or whatever the case may be. I just don't move with times. Nowadays, everything is coming so fast, right? Everything comes so fast. Everything. Food. Cars. Everything comes at a rapid speed. Even the way we communicate. And I was raised in a time where I wasn't there with the dial-up. I ain't that old. Shit, I ain't know it at all. But it used to be no cell phones. You used to have to call the house phone and leave a message, or keep calling until I answer, or leave a message with the family member, tell such and such I called. I'm from that era, man. And yes, it's cool having a cell phone. It's cool being able to reach people, you know, at rapid speed anytime you need. But we can't take advantage of that. We can't just because times have changed and you can reach people at a rapid speed. Just think about back in the fucking day when they had to send letters or kites way across town on a horse. They didn't get the message for days and weeks, months. What I'm saying is, you gotta understand people's personal space. Just because someone doesn't answer your text or phone call, just because I don't, doesn't mean that I feel any other way about you. I don't like you as much, or I don't fuck with you as much. I don't love you. That's not the case. I be wrapped up in my head. I be wrapped up in work. Everything that I do is work. Oh, you be outside and you be hanging with other people, and man, that shit is work. I know the episode is getting really good. Before we dive any deeper, I need to get into the sponsor for today's episode. Being an entrepreneur, creating and maintaining a business is tough. We all know this. There's 1,000 other people that's grinding just like you. What I'm getting at is you don't have to do this alone. Did you know that there's a morning call every day, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern? It's called the Morning Meetup, made for you. It's created by David Shands, the top entrepreneur who built multi-million-dollar businesses. Yes, you heard this correctly. This is a group made by entrepreneurs for entrepreneurs. Do you feel stuck? That means you need to get into the room with high-level entrepreneurs. Get in the room. Basically, if you're tired of holding your own weight in this entrepreneurship, you need to join. www.themorningmeetup.com. Join, connect, grow. I'll see you guys there. It's back to the episode. It's work. It's work to me. It's work. You might think I don't fuck with you, but it's not that. I don't even talk to my sister every day. My sister might call me, I don't respond. So how do you feel like you're more important than my sister? My family, anybody. I'm not just talking about one person, I'm just talking about people. But you got to make people respect your time. You got to make people appreciate when you come around. You got to make people not abuse you, or abuse the respect they have for you. Somebody called me today and was like, I ain't talked to this nigga in like a month or two. Hey, bro, I need you to do me a favor. Can you send me $100? I need to woo, 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 woo. I was like, God damn. I wanted to be like, bro, can you, what if I was fucking in the hospital right now? What if I was nigga, ask how I'm doing. Niggas don't give a damn. At least check on a nigga. You feel me? Make people respect you. Because when you're so available, people will forget how special you are. So that leads me into law number 16 of 48 Laws of Power. Use absence to increase respect and honor. You got to make people respect you, respect your time. I'm not going to be at every event. I'm not going to be at every birthday. I'm not going to pick up every phone call, every text. I'm not going to be there when you need me. You know, people get so familiar with me because I'm on the internet. And, you know, you see me 3 or 4 times a day, right? You might see me outside. You might be seeing me on my story posting that I'm outside, but that doesn't mean I'm available. That does not mean I'm available, okay? The more that you're seen and heard from, your value decreases. Of course, it heightens. It heightens who you are. You know, like being well known, being seen, being standing out amongst crowds. But once people get familiar with you, you start to become normal and start to become regular. And I understand that. And I haven't used it yet. But I use that in the form where I just can't be available to everybody. Sometimes I don't have the energy for certain conversations. I don't have the energy for certain people. So I know what this conversation is gonna lead to, and I'm in the midst of editing and you call. I can't pick it up. I can't. I could just pick up and say, hey man, what's good? I'll holler at you later, bro. I'm in the middle of something. Wait, bro. Hold on. I gotta tell you something. Even in relationships, you could use the same tactic, because once you're in a relationship, things start to get stale, and things start to get old, and things start to get boring, because you get so familiar with the person that There's no excitement. There's no spice. You don't even have time to miss a person because you're so used to being around them. They around every day. You get to talk to them every day, every minute of the hour. There's no break. There's no distance. And when I'm in a relationship, I've realized that like I gotta play hot and cold, right? I gotta spark different not arguments, but you gotta spark things up. You might not hear from me for a day. Like, what happened to you? It's because I don't want you to get so familiar with me. You have to play these. It's not even games. It's just psychology. You want people to miss you. You want people to love you. You ever notice when people die, they know they're not gonna see them again, so they mourning, they're crying, they hurt. They got so much to say about this person. Wishing they could have another day with this person. Or when people go missing, you just wish they could be around. You wish that you could see them again. Or not knowing when I'm gonna see you again. You gotta spark those type of situations up. Because your girlfriend or your boyfriend gonna get tired of you. Or they're gonna get used to you. And somebody else might catch their attention or spark their interest. So you gotta learn how to spice it up in relationships. Relationships start to get boring. Boring as hell. And I use that with women. Not even when I'm in a relationship, I use that with women. When I meet women, women don't hear from me like that. Because I know how to stand out amongst the crowd. That shit funny, right? I know how to stand out amongst the crowd. You got all these guys hitting your line up every day, trying to see you, talking to you, texting you. Them girls be bored as hell from them niggas. You know what I do? Nothing. Barely. What happened? I kind of liked him. What happened to him? Why I don't hear from him? And when you do hear from me, it's kind of like, ooh, I heard from this person in a while. Hey, what's up? Or they be quick to link. I've been giving you the runaround for goddamn weeks. And when it's time to link, it's go time. That's a part of a tactic that I use. Now everybody can't go do this. Everybody just can't go get girls' numbers and then just try to go ghost. But if you do it the right way, like let's say I get a girl number, man, if I know she followed me or something, or it depends on the situation. Every situation is different, but I might not even use it. And then they gonna see me on the Instagram like a week or so later on, like, you playing games. Because now, you know, it's I'm exuding this power, like, I got options. I don't need you. That statement says so much about me as a person. I don't get how high on you is. It don't matter to me. Girls that I talk to, we might go on a great date. We might have a wonderful time that night. You might hear from me, you might not. Not saying that I'm even trying. I'm back on a mission. I'm back at work. I'm not saying that I try, but I'm not saying that I don't think about them. Now you might say, well, why? If you're thinking about the person, then why don't you just hit them up? Because hitting them up or having a quick conversation is never good enough for women. Hey, just hitting you up, checking on you. They might sound good, right? Then you might do that for a day or two or something. You ain't even call me. You ain't even want to talk to me. They gonna complain about something. So I just don't do it at all. You'll hear from me when I got the free time. Starting a conversation during the day, texting during the day, that requires me going to my phone, always texting, trying to figure out what to say, going back and forth all day, going back and forth, going back and forth. Texting requires a lot of focus, attention. Take what you want from that, okay? Another thing too, man. I give women one opportunity to have sex with me. If I'm having a great night with you, or if it depends on the situation. If we having a good time at your crib, if we went to dinner and
I love you, Bobby.
I don't want to say this the wrong way. I make women feel like this is a one in lifetime opportunity. If you're around me and we could have had sex and we don't have sex, you probably won't ever get a chance to have sex with me again. Not saying that women that I talk to, it's certain situations. Like, I will definitely not even ever try again. You might not ever hear from me again. You missed your opportunity, you blew it. And you gotta be that way. Because the next time they see me, it might be a year down the line. Guess what is gonna happen? You're gonna respect this shit. You're gonna value the hell out of this shit. You gonna know, like, hey, this might be my only opportunity. Let me hop on it. That's what I be on. That's how I be moving. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of that. It's power in saying no.
I love you, Bobby.
I found myself saying yes to a lot of things. Saying yes to a lot of people. Hey bro, I need you to pull up at such and such. Hey, can you come to this event? Hey, I need to hold some money. And I always find myself trying to please people. And I gotta change that. It's so much power in saying no. No, I can't. I'm not coming. I can't. I'm not doing it. Bro, I want you to be a part of this. Man, I need you to do this. No, I'm going to stop trying to be there for so many people because it's draining. Just like I said, law number 16, you have to use your absence. You have to gain respect and honor. I have to be able to say no to certain situations because you're going to water me down.
I love you, Bobby.
When I come out to situations, when I come out to places, events, or whatever, it ain't gonna be nothing special about it. When you asking me for money, you gonna always feel like you can ask me for money. No. All these girls that want to talk to me. No. Nope. Gotta say no. You gotta make people appreciate this shit. No. Everybody want to be my friend. No. Hey man, we should link. We should do woo 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 woo. Go get drinks. No. Ain't doing it. I'm not joining your calls. I don't want your phone number. I don't want to talk. I don't want to hang out. No, I don't have no money for you. No. Nope. I don't even know how to say no. You can say no in 10 different languages, and it's all the same. No. Nah. Shit. Nah, for real though. Nah. Well, oh, one more thing before I get up out of here. I want to say, I would rather take a good girl versus a bad girl. Let me explain. The bad girl is a bad chick. You know, what society deems to be bad. You know, light skin, long hair, brown skin, short hair, beautiful skin, dark skin, big titties, big booty. Everybody want. I would rather have the good girl. The good girl, the one that's good for my soul. That's good for my mental. She don't probably look that good. She probably ain't as beautiful as the bad chicks, but she's good for me.
I love you.
I'm taking the good girl all day because the good girl is gonna live for you. She's gonna make sure you're good. You're gonna be thought of versus being just another nigga on a list. And it's just your turn. Next. Up, gonna find me another nigga. But a good girl gonna make sure you good. She gonna make sure you straight. She gonna check on you. It ain't always about materials. It ain't always about what I could do for you. It's what you gonna do for me. It's about pouring into me. I want a good girl. They try to ask me like, what type of girl did you want? What type of girl you looking for? I need a girl that's on a level that I'm on when it comes mentally. That's not brainwashed by society. That understands this world that we're living in is a facade. That's not caught up in all the weave and understand that this food is fucking us up. That understands, like, that know how to eat right. That doesn't put all these toxins in their body. Eyelashes and nails and shit like that. That's the good girl. That's who I want. Somebody that's gonna help me level up, not financially. Somebody that's gonna help me level up spiritually. Tell me become godly. The good girl. Not the bad one. Not the bad one. Not the one that's living for materials and living for designers and Chanel bags and fucking foreign whips and being a bad bitch on Instagram. It's deeper than that. It's way deeper than that. Life is way deeper than that. I'm on a whole different level. Like, the way I think, the way I move, even the way I do this, I portray myself on IG. This shit is well thought out, next level. Like, So even when women don't take the good guy, the guy that's less attractive, the guy that's in your DM, probably he seems like he's a little thirsty, but he probably just don't know how to approach you, don't know how to come at you. The guy that might be a little overweight. Cause girls be telling niggas they shouldn't be thirsty, but they be all in my DMs, thirsty them motherfucker. I don't respond. They still back to back to back. I ain't responding a month and they still texting. They still writing, still sending pictures. Or they in my DMs and trying to link and I ain't linked with them since. Yet. I wanna go do this. I ain't linked with them yet. I ain't even got their number. Women can be thirsty too. So don't be trying to be mean to the regular guy, because that might be your guy. That might be the one for you. But you want the bad guy. You want the guy with the money, the chains, the cars, the looks. It's not about that. It's about who can pour into you, who's going to fulfill you. right, before I end this shit, don't be outside if you ain't got your shit together. I'm gonna leave on this note. Don't be outside if you ain't got your shit together. Don't be outside partying. What you popping bottles for? Why? Why you popping bottles? What you celebrating for? What you going out this weekend for? You ain't completed nothing this week. You ain't made no money this week. You ain't completed no tasks. You ain't knocked off no goals. You outside. You going to kick it with your friends. You going to get drunk. Sit your ass in the house. You ain't did nothing. Nothing. Nothing to celebrate. What the hell is we celebrating you outside for? What you outside? Why you kicking it with your friends? Oh, we gotta live life though. Life isn't promised. What the fuck? You gonna say that for how many years? How many years you gonna say that? You motherfucker 30 years old, you still saying the same shit. Life ain't promised. You been here for 30 years, man. Life is promised. You might well just say shit. Eat the way you want to. Fuck it. Fuck raw. Fuck AIDS and HIV and herpes. Life is too short. Fuck it, right? Same shit. Go put some fucking work in. Stop bullshitting. Stop celebrating non-wins. Stop celebrating losses. Stop celebrating being regular. We done did this shit too many times. We done been out every weekend, man. What the fuck? Sit your ass down and put in some work and grind. No cap.
I love you, Bobby.
Be ready to goddamn get on Instagram, get dressed, take some pictures, create a story, put some work in, put the grind in. This shit is not gonna fall in your lap. It's not going to fall in your lap, ever. It's not. Some people get lucky. Some people get lucky, and you're gonna fall right off because you never earned it. You never worked for it. Put the fucking grind in now and celebrate later. There's gonna be a time and a period where you gotta sit down and grind like a motherfucker. Grind. Grind like it's no tomorrow. People look at me and be like, damn, like bro, like you be working, bro, like you be going in. Sometimes it takes for like near-death experiences, life-changing experiences for you to have this wake-up call. It took me to go to prison to be like, look, I'm not playing with this shit. I'm not playing with this shit. I'm working. This shit ain't promised. Not life ain't promised. My goals are not promised. Me trying to get 100 M's is not promised. Today's episode is brought to you by Rich and Unemployed Clothing. Listen, have you guys checked out the website? Have you guys copped some merch? You can do so while watching this episode right now. So if you haven't done so, go ahead. It's right there at the bottom. Go ahead, click, go to the website, go ahead and copy some merch. Man, we got these new hoodies in. We got headscarves in. We got hats. We got caps. We got the black and gold Rich and Unemployed cap. So make sure you guys tap in, grab some merch while watching this episode. Because listen, we're giving it to you good. Wait, pause. All right, back to the episode. How am I going to get 100 M's? How? Working, grinding. How am I going to be the #1 podcast in the world? Working, grinding, focus. How am I going to be on movies? Working, grinding. How am I going to be that nigga? Working, grinding. That's the recipe. That's the formula. Working and grinding. Not being distracted. Not letting the people that ain't really got shit going on distract you. Not letting the people that do got shit going on distract you. Because they already living their best life. Take what you want from that. Take what you want from that. This has been another episode of Late Night Special. Go ahead and check out the website before we get logged off. Subscribe to the channel. Copy some merch. Join the Patreon. Join the Discord. This 2023 is on the way. Like, we have no time to waste. There's no time to waste. 2023 is a few days away. And what's your New Year's resolution? What you gonna do different this year? I did this shit in 1 year. It took me 1 year to do this. Just imagine what I could do next year. I'm trying to go harder and work smarter. Going harder and working smarter. What are you gonna do different? That shit that you wanted to start, you need to go and start it this year. Fuck starting this year. You need to start it now before the new year even happened. Start it now. You want to start working out? Do it now. Let's not wait till 2023. Do it now. That new business you want to start, let's do it now. Let's not. What are we waiting the next year for? What are we waiting for society to tell us it's a new year, a new start? The start is today. It's a new day. I ain't waiting to 2023. I'm working right now, implementing shit for now. Woo, I'm gonna be a motivational speaker. I'm gonna be on stages talking to thousands of people sharing my story, motivating people, getting paid for it, getting paid to talk. Same way I talk on this mic, getting paid to do it. Easy breezy. You're gonna be looking at me like, damn, like he's such an inspiration. All it took was hard work and dedication and focus. I'm no different. Might be a little different. But you have it in you too. Stop being lazy. Stop bullshitting. Now I went all over the place with this podcast, with this episode. I don't give a damn. But I made sure that I came today. I'm dedicated. I make sure I gave you, I don't even want to tell you what time it is right now. It's 6:20 in the fucking morning. I don't even want to tell you what time it is right now. Because I'm making sure that I deliver. I'm making sure that I get this dose, this weekly dose of me. I'm gonna give it to you. Until next time, Rich and Unemployed, the podcast, the #1 podcast in the world. Let's not play around with that. Let's not play. Feel me? Let's not play.